What is up, everybody? Saturday morning. Live stream's going. We're going to talk Memphis and May today. Excited? Excited to get to talk to you guys. Had a big week planned. We're gonna talk about that. So, what you guys doing today? What's everybody got going on? You guys cooking anything? Sitting around having a few cold ones? What you guys cooking? Just picked up the Thermapan and it works great. You can't. Yeah, they're amazing. Gotta get with the Eastern time, brother. Jonas, hey, the funny thing is no matter what you do to your live stream, I think YouTube is located on the Eastern border because it always resets right back to Eastern time. So you start it, then you got to switch it to Central, and then, you know, it's a shit show. Renee just bought a Traeger. Man, I've been hanging out with the Traeger guys in Las Vegas this weekend. We went out there with B&B Charcoal, Kosmos Q, Pit Barrel. Let's see who else was out there. Mark Lambert was out there. Backwoods. Big Mo. Mo was out. Golly, who was it? Hondo, my boy Hondo. If y'all don't know Hondo, man, check him out. Look him up on Facebook. Dude does stupid, ridiculous graphics. And hats and shirts and all kinds of stuff out on the West Coast, man. Had a great time out there. Steaks from Mama tomorrow. I'm doing mine tonight. Mama, we're going to do Mother's Day dinner tonight, and steaks it is. What's up, K&M? Wichita, Benji in the house. That's what I'm talking about. What up, Brian Wesson? How you doing, my friend? From Rooster's Barbecue. Cody Cook from Rooster's Barbecue. That's awesome, man. So, yeah, you guys saw in the title, Memphis and May's coming up next weekend. And guess what? I'm going. I'm cooking. Ish. I'm going to be there really for moral sport. Maybe do a little cooking. You know, maybe do a little music festival. My big hope is I'm going to run into a couple guys out there. Action Bronson. Yep. Hopefully. Maybe a little Post Malone. I'm dying to see Kingfish, man. If you guys never heard Kingfish, jeez, man. Dude is unbelievable. Hey, Cosmo hit 6 and chicken last weekend. Good for you, Renee. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Had to switch my screens up a little bit. I got my whole live screen is going on this one right over here. It's a little bit bigger. I can read it, I think. Yeah, I can read it-ish. Loving the live feeds. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We're going to do some lives from Memphis and May as well. My plan is for Memphis and May to shoot I'm going to be out there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So my plan is to shoot Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and have like a 3-part episode. I mean, maybe I should just shoot, all of it and run it together. Action can cook the chicken. Yeah, he can't, man. A lot of people don't know Action's a chef, man. And dude can get down. Yeah, I'm hoping. So if any of you guys know Action Bronson, Post Malone, Kingfish, if you can get me the hookup, I'll video it, bring it live to you guys. Man, that would be crazy. You do that, man. It's going to be insane. Hey, had a quick question. Can Buc-ee's in Temple, Texas go ahead and start carrying your products? Hell yeah. Talked to the guys from Buc-ee's this weekend. We're waiting on, we sent them samples probably 8, 9, 10 months ago. And they keep coming back and going back and forth. And talked to the guys and over at Buc-ee's this weekend. Great bunch of guys, man. Great bunch of guys. And they're just doing what they got to do. You know, you just can't let anybody show up. But yeah, if you know somebody in Buc-ee's in Temple, Texas that is willing, and corporate allows them to, let's do it. I know Fort Worth is dying to carry it. So, James, you gonna be down there? Bluff City Smokers. We'll have something go with your name on it. That's awesome. My man John Dawson. How was John Dawson? Well, John, you coming out to Memphis in May, man? We'll be out there. I'll be hanging with the guys from B&B Charcoal, Academy. I'll be with Lambert. I'll be cooking with Kendall. Kendall's the man I'll be cooking with. Morning from Las Vegas. Oren, you ain't gonna... I just left Las Vegas. Like, literally yesterday, I think. I was there yesterday. And it's hot out there. Cosmo, can you do more vids on the PK3? I don't have a PT. I have the regular PK, yeah. And, you know, guys, I'm sorry for the videos not coming. We've been so busy, and I know you guys love the cooking videos, and I love them too. But, man, they're just extremely hard to shoot. Oh, Mitchell, cooking with Heath Riles. Yeah, this is going to be awesome, man. Where the Adidas? Renee, I'm going to stick one of them in your throat. Hey, Renee, you hold on. On the end, I'm gonna walk in the other room and grab my Adidas for you. I know you don't think I got them, bro. Which ones do you want? James, you right now? Yep. Hey, I'll be cooking with Kendall. New Jersey. Luis from New Jersey. How you doing, Luis? Good to see you guys, man. Yeah. You know, Orrin, it's funny you say that. We were running them pit barrels, and normally we run them for probably 12 hours. And normally we have to add probably about 8 or 10 briquettes. You know, just to push it. We didn't add anything. Can you guys hear me okay? It looks like on my volume meter, it looks like you guys are getting a good signal. If you can hear me just fine, can you type 1 for me? Use cow cover and Dirty Bird Hot on some beef ribs this weekend. Yeah, I love it, man. Albert, funny thing, man. I got it started in competition barbecue. I seen some people, the McWrights. I seen them cooking, and I thought, well, hell. I looked it up. There was one in my next town over, so I went and cooked it, and I was hooked ever since. Cincinnati, David Meyer, Flying Swine Barbecue Team. How you guys doing, man? Cincinnati. What's that show you guys used to have in Cincinnati? WKRP in Cincinnati? Yeah, I'm that old. I know. That's okay. Making pulled pork pizza for my mom tomorrow. Good for you, Benji. Good for you. Full board barbecue. What's up, brother? WKRP in Cincinnati, yeah. That's a long time ago. Wendy and Edmond, how about Tuttle? Yeah, Tom, that's crazy, man. Flying in, man, it was bumpy. Cooking short ribs last night for 6 hours with a chimney of coals. Yep, you dang sure can out there. Getting ready, David Meyer, getting ready for a Cabela's event here in Ohio. Off subject, looking for a good canopy. Yes. Impact. I think it's Impact. Impact canopies. I've had mine for probably 10 years and it still looks brand new. I mean, you got to tie them down out here in Oklahoma, but yeah. Tip Top Cookers from Magnolia, Texas. How's it going, Justin? So today, yeah, you heard it right. We're going to talk a little Memphis in May. Brisket mop as a marinade for steaks. Been spying on me in my backyard? Yeah, actually it works great. Great marinade for steaks. Great marinade for steaks. I know plenty of guys that have won a lot of money on that this year. So yeah, we're gonna be Memphis in May, cooking with Kendall, and um, uh, you guys let me know. Would you live on my phone is shoddy at best. I can try it down there for you guys if you'd like. Um, Let me know. You know, Well Sauce Barbecue from Hastings, Nebraska, home of Kool-Aid. What's up, Scott? How you doing, brother? Good to have you guys here, man. So you guys got any barbecue questions you like to chat about today? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Live during a comp would be great. Yeah, and I'm debating if I should do it on YouTube or Facebook. YouTube, it's good for this, but live on my phone, the very first one I did, man, like the audio was in and out, and it was all over the place. Do you inject your pork butts? I absolutely do. I inject them probably about 7, 8 o'clock the night before I put them on, and I'll let them set all night long. Are you taking your offset to Memphis? No, I'm not. I'm just going up there as a support for Kendall and them, and with B&B Charcoal, and just hang out and have a good time, meet a lot of people, shake hands, kiss babies. You know how it is. Just order Dirty Bird Cow Cover Killer Bee Chipotle and your sauce variety pack. That's a good choice. That's a good choice, brother. Oh, that reminds me. You guys see that code running down there? It's live right now for you guys. So if you guys would like to receive 20% off your order right now, head on over to Kosmos Q and knock that out. Yes, David, we're going to do another chicken video tour. Yep, you're right. And I've already warned them all. So, it's on. Jonas, that coupon code is running right down there at the bottom. It's coming across right now. YT YouTube 20 off. And it's up and running right now. So if you guys go to kosmosq.com right now, YT 20 off, knock it out. Good for you, Michael. Good for you. Yeah, and man, it really turns out a killer brisket. And if you want to take your brisket to the next level, that's what that's one of the things that I would highly suggest you do. Jump on a little bit of that reserve blend, some brisket mop, and I know last time we had this live stream, we were out of brisket mop. I mean, it was hard to keep. Good problem to have, It's just, it is what it is. River City Barbecue. What's up, man? We do competition pork recipe live for us. Yeah. I don't got a problem with that. Michael, wish I knew about your products earlier. Oh, that's okay, brother. That's okay. Better late than never. Good day. Over here in Maryland, first KCBS competition coming in June. No backyard division, so just jump right into that pro. And the funny thing is out here where I'm at, we've never had a backyard division. I wish we would have. It'd be nice for the new guys, to come in and kind of, wet your beak and mingle with everybody. But yeah, we've never had it. It was all or nothing. So, we learned fast. Jonas, yeah, I seen that. I seen Harry did that, and You know, there's so many guys jumping in the market right now, and they just go to their packers and they say, and their packers are. I have packers, co-packers, constantly contacting us, wanting to, try to remake our injections and our rubs and our brines, and they can't do it. They just can't do it. A lot of these packers, they don't have the. First of all, they don't have the knowledge, and they think they just throw some crap together and you slap a label on it and you call it an injection and you're good to go, and that's not how it works for me. That's probably how it works for somebody else, but not for me. What's up, Cosmo? Just use your pork injection and some shoulders yesterday. All right, Matthew, how'd they turn out, brother? Let's see. Hey Cosmo, just had a new offset smoker build, having some issues with temp control left to right. Any suggestion? You can send me a picture of it. Go ahead and David, tag me on Facebook, Darian Cosmo, with a picture of that. I want to see the firebox. I want to see the inside of the smoking chamber where the fire comes in, and I want to see where the exhaust goes out. I guarantee you that's probably your problem. No, James, I won't. I'm flying, brother. I won't have any products with me. Thanks, Frederick. I appreciate it. Scott, super easy. If you go to the website, Scott's wanting to know he's got a barbecue and grilling store. He's wanting to learn how to carry our products. If you go to the website, Scott, scroll all the way down to the bottom. There's a Become a Dealers tab. You can fill that out. Shoot us an email. We can have you hooked up in no time. Jonas, I forgot the rib blades. You better get it. There's 20% off right now, brother. Uh, Yeah, that reserve blend, that's going to be a hard one to beat, man. That stuff is expensive. And a lot of people don't want to spend that much. And, I get it, to each their own. You do you. But, yeah, it is very expensive. Bobby Stewart, Okinawa, Japan. Well, I think you get the longest, the furthest away award. What time is it over there, Bobby? Well, my chicken rubs are not too hot for competition. They are perfect for competition. Then I gotta pay 2 shippings. Jonas, Jonas, you having a rough day, huh, brother? Well, shit. I wish we could add it, and I get this question quite a bit. Can we add to an order? No, we can't. The protection, the way our site protects you guys and your credit card information, we don't see it. We never see it, so we can't add to an order and just charge your credit card. That's not how it works, unfortunately. But then again, fortunately, that is how it works because you don't have somebody taking your credit card information and running it up. So. Hey Cosmo, what's your favorite rub combo for St. Louis ribs? Man, that's a loaded question because it depends what I'm cooking on. If I'm cooking on the can, the Dirty Bird Hot with a little Killer Bee Chipotle on there, man, I love that. Puts a little crispy char on there, and I just absolutely love it. For competition, I'll use the Dirty Bird Hot and Killer Bee. I like a little kick. I know guys that cook with just the Killer Bee. They like a little sweeter rib. If you like a little sweeter rib, just run Killer Bee. If you like a sweet rib with just a slight kick, you can run Dirty Bird and Killer Bee, or you can run Killer Bee Chipotle. So the combinations are endless. It's really, what do you like? Just joining Cosmo. One People's Choice on Wing Dust Wings in Republic, Missouri. Man, Jane, that stuff's crazy, man. That stuff is crazy. I just sampled some for the guys over at Academy, the guys at Bucky's, Ace. I'm telling you right now, that stuff, that's life changing. So, what's your next Texas cook off? Oh, man. I don't know. This year's been crazy hectic. About to roll some SCA 20% off. Cow cover hot. Bingo. Cow cover hot. If you're doing SCA and you're not rocking cow cover hot, got second place brisket. Last comp we did with the brisket mop reserve blood injection was off the chain. Yeah, Justin, it's crazy. And the au jus that brisket mop makes with the brisket, I pull that stuff out of there, simmer that, or pull that fat off of there. Man, keep that stuff. Keep it in your fridge. And then when you're eating a brisket sandwich, just, warm a little bit of that up. If you want to thicken it up with a little something, man, I'd absolutely thicken it up too. That stuff, that's brisket gravy heaven. What do you think of pellet grills? Enough smoke flavor? Yeah, Brian, there's tips and tricks that we used to do. We used to run them at 180 degrees on my FEC 100. I used to run it at 180 degrees for a couple of hours. Then I'd bump it up to 230 for another couple of hours. And then once I got the color there, I would wrap it, and then I'd bump it up to 260, 275 to go ahead and finish. Yeah, you can get plenty of color and smoke on there. My man Rick Schultz. Rick, hey, I didn't give your secret away, bro. I almost did. Regarding the meat times and temps overall process, Jonas, did I miss the first of that question? Are you still doing a spreadsheet? You spoke about it. Yes, I do. Yeah, I still am. And hey, here, hold on. Let me see if I can pull that up. You guys got a second? If I show you my spreadsheet? It's my timeline spreadsheet. It's not an actual timeline. It's just a rough timeline. So, hold on. Let me see if I can get that thing up. This is my 2017 timeline. Oh, that ain't it. Dang it. Bear with me. River City said 13 out of 52. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Cosmo, sent you the pics on Facebook Messenger. Bingo. Thank you, Dave. We'll take a look at that here in a second. Fat up, fat down. Gonna start a fight already. Depends on what cooker you got, brother. Well, hold on. Bear with me. My stick burner. This is my stick burner timeline. That was a good question, so I figured I'd show you guys. So, let's see, computer screen. This is what mine looks like, right here. Let me see if I can zoom in on this for you guys. So that's how I run it, right there. And basically, as these timelines start coming in, I'll start just crossing them off. So as you can tell, it's this is an old one. There's some stuff. This needs to be cleaned up dramatically. But yeah, that's how I run my timeline. Easy as that, man. Let's see. Where do I go? I'm trying to get all your guys' questions, man. I'm trying to get them all. So, hey Cosmo, how do I apply wing dust to smoked wings? Man, here's exactly. There's actually a video on my YouTube page of me doing wing dust or wings on there for the Super Bowl. So how I do it is I cook them. I pull them straight out of the cooker right into a stainless steel bowl or plastic bowl or whatever you got that has a lid on it. Right out of the bag, I sprinkle the dust on there, put the lid on, and just shake it up, man. Just shake it up. That's it. It's that easy. Dirty Bird cow cover for ribs and pork. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely, Benji. Oh, and hey, by the way, on that wing dust, I do cook them naked. I don't put anything on them. Not salt, not pepper. If you guys want to put something on them, put something on them. If you want to put your favorite rub on there, knock yourself out. It's going to change the flavor profile, but you know, hey, you cook for you. Don't worry about anybody else. Uh, it's 1:19 a.m. Bobby Stewart says. Dang, man. Fat up, fat down. Depends on your cooker. You guys know me and know where I stand on that. What do you inject your pork butts with? Man, that's a complex recipe. But I use my pork injection, a couple tablespoons of Moisture Magic that I add straight to the powder and mix it up before I add the liquid. A little bit of pineapple, a little bit of white grape juice, and some other things. We'll cover it. Let's plan on covering that one here in a couple weeks if you guys want to. Brian, thanks for getting back to me, Cosmo. Man, I always try, brother. I always try. I know sometimes people fall through the crack, and I apologize to everybody. It's getting harder and harder to keep up. As a matter of fact, I just hired Wesley. Wesley's a good friend of mine. Great dude. You guys will be meeting him. You're going to love him. Great dude and a rocker through and through. Which pork injection is best for pork butt? Well, where'd my live go? Louise, hey brother, love your products. Just bought some more rub and barbecue sauce. My question is, do you put sauce on your ribs and still add the glaze afterwards? Yes, if you're going to do that, I would set the sauce on the ribs first and then add the glaze. Your go-to chicken rub. If I only had one go-to chicken rub, for me it'd be Dirty Bird Hot. Most people choose Dirty Bird though. Larry the Cable Guy shirt, yeah. It's how I roll, man. It's hot in Oklahoma. What are your thoughts on MSG? I don't. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I'm not affected by it, but then again, you know, I don't. We don't have MSG in ours, just because so many people are sensitive to it. Rib glazes are off the hook. Thank you, Justin. Harley, fat up for me. Nothing wrong with that, Harley. Nothing wrong with that at all. And it actually cooks an amazing brisket, too. And it, like I've always said, fat up or fat down depends on your cooker and where the heat's coming from. And for those of you just joining, we have a code running right down here. It's gonna be coming over here. But we got a code down there for you guys. 20% off while the live stream is going. Head on over to kosmosq.com. Feel free to load up. It's my way of saying thank you for joining me. Let's see. Thinking of smoking a tri-tip, finishing on the grill. Would you inject beforehand or not? I personally don't inject tri-tip. I pull at about 135. If I pull a meat that's medium rare, I don't inject. North says Dirty Bird Hot or Dirty Bird Sriracha for first competition. I would do Dirty Bird Hot. And yes, we do have chicken injection. We have two of them, the original and the wood-fired. Thanks, Luis. I appreciate it, brother. We try. And we got some new rib glazes coming down the pipe, and golly, you guys are going to love these. So is there anything you guys want to see at Memphis in May? Tell me, what do you guys want me to film in Memphis in May? Who do you want me to talk to? Who do you want me to get on camera for you guys? And better yet, why don't we just do this? If you go to Kosmos Q Instagram, it's kosmos.q. Send me some questions, Send me some questions. Who do you want me to talk to, and what do you want me to ask them? Make sure to use the hashtag KosmosQ and or Kosmos or It Just Wins. So Kosmos Q and It Just Wins. Should I order a gallon of milk with that facelift? Yeah, if you get crazy with it, you better. Why do you not inject pull medium rare? The reason I don't do that is because there's already going to be moisture in there because you're not cooking the meat. The injection is mainly to retain moisture, and since it's raw, it still has all of its moisture for the most part. The other side of that is I had a buddy of mine that used to inject steaks for a steak cook-off, and where you inject, it really pumps the brakes on cooking that meat, so you'll get very splotchy, raw pieces in the middle. That's why I don't. I use the Dirty Bird Hot and the chicken wood fire. Works for me. Yeah, good stuff, Travis. Malcolm Reed. Man, I was just with Malcolm, too. Malcolm is a great dude. Malcolm and Rachel, man, they're great people. Did I say I was with him at Vegas, too? If I forgot that, I apologize. Malcolm is awesome, man. So, Malcolm, Norse, for you, Malcolm Reed. Thank you for the $32 savings. Ready to light it up. That's what I'm talking about, Tom. Thank you for joining. And it always pays to join the Kosmos Q live stream, because that's when we give you guys a 20% discount. Now, some of you probably don't need it. Some of you probably don't like to hear me babble on. But, hey, as a thank you for me punishing you guys this way, 20% off. Oh, dude, them bologna burn-ins were stupid good. Stupid good. Malcolm can cook, man. He can cook. What's up, William? How you doing, brother? Good to have you, man. Moisture Magic clumped up in me. I heard something about mixing with other rub before adding liquid. You're absolutely right, Bill. If you are adding Moisture Magic to any other injection, let's say reserve blend, you'll want to mix the Moisture Magic in the reserve blend before you add liquid. Okay? If you're mixing Moisture Magic by itself in distilled water, you'll want to sprinkle it in slowly as you're stirring the water. Side note, Myron has already lost to Cosmo. That's what we want to see. Nah, I give Myron crap. He's a hell of a cook. I mean, that's a given. Anybody that says he's not, is out of their damn mind. What's your take on smoking beef tenderloin? I love it. Man, if you've never smoked beef tenderloin, It's ridiculous. And here's what I would do. If I was you, I would smoke it to maybe like 120, maybe 115. 115 to 120 depending on the thickness. And then I'd have a hot grill going on the side. I'd re-rub that thing, and then I would throw it on the grill just to get that little char on the outside. Once I got it to, well, probably 127, I would pull it, wrap it in foil, wrap that in a paper towel, and let it rest for 30 minutes, and then thank me later. Let's see, did I miss any questions up here? Salinas, California. How you doing, Jacob? What do you thought on beef ribs on a gateway rack? What's your go-to process? As a matter of fact, Jamie, I have that video, beef ribs on a 30-gallon gateway. It's an older one, so you'll have to go further back. But yeah, it's out there, and I did do them on the rack. What was the event in Las Vegas? It was the National Hardware Show. William, as a matter of fact, I don't rock either one of them. I rock B&B charcoal. And as a matter of fact, on my pit barrel, I love the all natural B&B charcoal briquettes. Love them to death, man. Them things, they run. They're super efficient. Not a lot of ash. If you got some near you, get some. I've also ran B&B lump. Amazing stuff. Them guys over there got it together, man. They dang sure got it together. You should check Academy. Some Walmarts, I'm pretty sure, have them. Your best all-purpose rub. Benji, if I had one to take with me, I would take the Dirty Bird Hot. But a lot of people like the Dirty Bird. It just depends, Anytime, William. Interview Chris Lilly. Yeah, Chris is a good dude, too. Last time I haven't spoke to Chris since, man, it's been a couple years. We was down at it's the year I won the World Steak Championship. Yep, they're B&B pellets, man. Yeah, they got a whole great lineup. Man, I love the little starters that they got. They got these little starter. They just, I mean, it's not a brick. It's only about that long and maybe that thin. You just break it in half and pff, I love them things. So yeah, we're gonna be down at Memphis in May. Hoping to see. We'll see all the barbecue guys. We're gonna give you guys a backstage all access pass. We're gonna be filming like crazy. So I would love to meet Post Malone, Action Bronson, Kingfish. If you guys know anybody that can get me in there, come find me, PM me, DM me, call me, email me. What's your favorite chain barbecue restaurant? Boy, that's a good question. I don't know. In Oklahoma, there's really only one. That's Swadley's. But then again, my boy Travis is fixing to open up his, and which is it's gonna I think it's going to be called Clark Crew Barbecue. I think. I'm not for sure, but I'm sure it'll be his. And before too long, he'll have probably 100 of them things nationwide. There's Jacob. Yeah, me and Hondo. He's hanging out. William, Nashville hot chicken. I was just there not long ago and I had some of that Nashville hot chicken. That's pretty good stuff. If you're using an offset stick burner, is there any need for wood-fired chicken injection? Nope, there's not. I'd just use the original. Cosmo, I have to thank you. I've learned how to smoke and start a competition team from you. Malcolm Reed and Harry Sue, first comp in August. Bam, get them. Great guys. Go talk to them too. Tell them Cosmo sent me to talk to you. Great people. How did you get cooking hot and fast for brisket and pork butt? Do you know Lone Soul has any merit? Yeah, they both. Yeah, it's just preference for me. I got sick of staying up all night. As a matter of fact, back in the day, and there's shitheads everywhere. But I got up in the middle of the night, and I was cooking on a WSN, and somebody had kicked my WSM over during the middle of the night, and I just thought that was a real shit move. And who knows why? Probably just a drunk, that fell into it or whatever. But that was it for me. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go hot and fast. So, Norris, go with the original. The wood fired and the Smokehouse Reserve blend are mainly if you got a pellet cooker. They're just going to give you a little bit more of that smoke flavor, kind of bridge that gap between pellets and stick burners. And for those of you that are just now joining or just now got on, there's a code running at the bottom while we're running our live stream. It's 20% off if you go to kosmosq.com. Load up, don't load up, do whatever you want. That's my way to say thank you to you guys for being here. So, what are the must-have spices for a good rub if you're trying to start making your own? William, get ready. It's going to cost you a lot of money. Good salt, good pepper, good garlic, good cumin, chili powder, jeez, good sugar. Yeah, David, if you guys make it down, I'll be cooking with Kendall over the somebody commenting. I don't know the spot number. But yeah, I'm sure you'll see me running around there somewhere. I'm the good-looking guy. I got that brisket mop. Can't wait to make another brisket with it. I got a 1 pound bag of that Dirty Bird Sriracha. Yeah, that Sriracha's good stuff. I don't know that it really has its place in competition so much. I would use it as an extreme back note. Because if they don't like Sriracha, man, you're going to go straight to the back of the pack. There you go. That half-gallon. Hey, guys, that half-gallon sauce is on sale right now, too. So if you want to jump over there and grab them half-gallons, I highly suggest you do it now. Because more than likely, they're fixing to come off. So let's see. I got the Memphis and May schedule pulled up. It looks like so yeah, this is a big deal. Well, let's check out the event details. there's nothing for you guys to see here. I figured we could probably go over it together, but nothing to see here. Sorry I'm late. What was the topic? We're talking about Memphis in May and just competition stuff. If you guys have any barbecue questions that you'd like to ask, feel free to jump right on in. I'll help you out best way I can. Do you wrap your brisket foil or paper? I do foil. When I do a comp, sometimes in the backyard, I will do, if I'm going a little bit lower and slower, I will wrap in paper. Color or temp? Always color, never temp, because it's going to change. Temping one brisket to the next brisket, the color is going to be different off of that temperature. What's your finish tip, hot and fast? On a brisket, I'm looking for 210, 212. Ultimately, it's going to be off of feel. About 205. That's when from about 205 till it's done, I go strictly off of feel. But usually it's going to be about 2010, 212. I've seen them go as high as 215, but you know that was just that was a different brisket. Corpus Christi has arrived. When would you recommend your original brisket injection over the reserve blend? Well, that's a good question, Mitchell. The original is a great brisket injection for your less expensive cuts, I should say. It's got a little bit more beef flavor. The reserve blend was more engineered towards your higher end cuts, your primes, your wagyus. They already have enough flavor in there. I really didn't want to add more flavor in there. So I hope that answers your question, brother. Smoking some meat for chili cook-off. Heck yeah, man. Going to my first crawfish bowl today. Great state of Texas. I love Texas. Alrighty, David. Hey, you have a good one, man. I will message you back. Wonder. Let's see if we can look at his cooker real quick. I'm not seeing it. Let's see if he tagged us. Da, 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 da. No, he didn't tag us. So, yeah. We'll look at it another time. At Memphis in May. Yep, I will be at Memphis in May. Would you like to see some breweries? Maybe a few samples? Oh. Dude, smoking guy. Yeah, I would. I would love that. Luis, they're coming. They're coming. Man, I've been so busy here lately, flying, traveling. We just don't have we haven't had time to shoot any. So hopefully after next week, we can start getting some of them uploaded. We're definitely going to do the Memphis in May Shiggin tour, and probably do some live in Memphis in May too. Clinton, yeah, it's great as a steak sauce, man. And you guys ought to try that brisket mop right out of the bottle. Just a little bit on a steak. Just dip it on there a little bit, and you'll be shocked. And I know there's gonna be, if it's a good steak, it doesn't need sauce. I get all that. I get it. You don't gotta send me a private message. You don't gotta flip out, call the internet police. I understand, but I'm saying you should try it. Ultimately, you eat steak how you like it. Just a guy, man. I'm telling you, man. Order some of your injections, but it's going to be a little bit for the here. Going to smoke a pork butt today. I was wondering if you had any suggestions for on-the-fly injection. Yeah, if you don't have anything, I would grind up some rub. Maybe mix it with a little bit of apple juice. Bam, rock it. How important is it to get an airtight seal when you wrap? I think I had some air get out the other day and ended up drying out on top. Yep, that's how important it is. Which glaze for competition barbecue would I choose? I'm gonna the pineapple for me. That stuff's ridiculous. A lot of people go with the cherry apple habanero, but for me, I'm gonna rock the pineapple. I don't know. Hell, I say that. You never know with me though. Do you recommend wrapping brisket on the PBC? Yep, I do. Anytime, William. Anytime. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate that. And yeah, they are badass. That's why we chose the hashtag It Just Wins. Because, I like to think of myself as a humble guy, but in competition barbecue, man, I mean, it's just, dog eat dog. Get yours when you can. David, I was looking for that. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing your. Did you, David? Did you send that on my uh, personal page, or did you send that on my business page? You probably sent it on my business page, if I was guessing. Let's see if I can. I'll try to look that up. This computer's running slow, but let's see if we can. Because I'm dying to see your cooker, Dave. Let's see. Notifications. Dave, I'm not seeing it, brother. I am not seeing it. Share it to my personal. The Darian Cosmo. No, I'm not seeing it, Dave. Sorry about that, brother. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come in. Let me know if you need a security escort around Memphis. No, I don't. Pineapple glaze, yeah. Ever wrap in butcher paper? Yep, have. Love it. Um, when you wrap in butcher paper, I try to tend to stick around that 250 mark, which obviously takes longer. So, are you a chili comp guy or a chili comp guy? Meat or bean chili? I love meat and bean chili, both together. Funny thing is that the first thing I ever judged in my life was a chili competition, and geez, that was a rough night. Well, thanks, Smoke on the Creek. I appreciate that, my friend. So, all right, Joshua, you have a good one, my friend. I'll keep on doing what I do. So, yeah, it's running right out about noon. I gotta go do some shopping. We're gonna cook some steaks tonight for Mother's Day. So, I told Mama I'd be ready about 12:30. So, that'll give me time to go get cleaned up, get out of here. So, well, hey, man, I want to appreciate everybody. Yep, the Darren Cosmo page. I'll look at it, Dave. I'll get back to you. It. I don't know why it's not showing up right now, and I'm sure maybe it's Facebook. Who knows? But yeah, I'll get back to you, David. Um, Hey, man, anytime, brother. Anytime, man. I'm going to leave that code up for a little bit for those of you who haven't had a chance to use it. Make sure you head on over to kosmosq.com right now. Take advantage of that 20% off. I'll probably leave it up for about another 10-15 minutes. Give you guys some time to look around. Train him right, Louise. Train him right. So, hey, I want to thank everybody for joining us. Make sure to go and click that subscribe and click that bell and allow notifications to run so when I'm at Memphis in May, you'll be there with me because you won't want to miss it. We're going to bring you some big barbecue stars. So make sure to jump on there now. Well, as always, I want to thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. So peace.